Tjirimuje highlighted that many manifestos reflect a strong emphasis on job creation but lack concrete plans.
Well, it's safe to say that it's the same old rhetoric in terms of, we're going to create jobs for the youth in Namibia, but not necessarily explaining and elaborating as to how these particular jobs will be created. And you have other parties, which is surprising. You have parties, again, as the Republican Party, that talks about believing discipline in schools. How is that creating jobs for people in Namibia? The party canvasses for believing in Christianity, a judicial system based on the Word of God. How is the judicial system based on the Word of God going to improve the Namibian citizens' lives as well?
Kapewa highlighted the critical role of young people in voting, stating that their participation can lead to meaningful change. However, she supported Tjirimuje's observations regarding the disappointment felt by many young voters due to unfulfilled promises made during campaign rallies. She says this often leads to a belief that their votes do not matter, contributing to a lack of interest and disengagement from the voting process. Despite the growing political engagement among young people, Kapewa noted that those elected often fail to connect with the interests and concerns of their peers. She further explained what keeps young people away from polls.
When a political party establishes a specific manifesto, there are policies that they claim they're going to put into effect, right? Yes. And one of those are employment. And political parties have been stressing on they're going to give the youth jobs and so forth, but they actually do not put it into practice, or it never happens. It's always same thing after every 5 years, youth employment, but it never happens. So that's also a contributing factor to why individuals or the youth per se, are not participating, or they're not going to the polls.
Both scholars encourage youth to vote for parties that genuinely align with their values and aspirations. They posed a compelling question: how can young people expect to see change if they remain passive and merely complain about issues such as leadership and unemployment? They say to effect real change, it is essential for young people to actively participate in the voting process and make their voices heard. Martha Mafangeo, NBC News, Windhoek.